I am on my way to go and do a chore that I am very far behind on. In fact, it's like, I would say about 2 months overdue. Not exactly my favorite chore in the world, but it's very satisfying when it's complete. And that is cleaning the chicken coop. But before I do that, let me show you some cute babies. Meet Beryl and Molly, our two little baby bottle lambs. Hello! Are you cute? No, don't eat my shirt. Hello! Hi, Beryl! Hi, Beryl! Hello, Molly! Hello, sweetie pie! Yeah! Yeah! What a good girl! We have been putting them in my vegetable garden, which is not vegetabling at all yet. Yeah, it's rough. I started weed whacking it last week, but we've been getting a lot of rain, and so the grass is actually really wet and heavy, and was actually really hard to weed whack. So it didn't get far because it started raining again. Look at that. It's embarrassing. It's rough. I need to get this all cleaned up at some point in time. Don't know when. Maybe this afternoon. Hi, Molly. And I actually went through all the seeds this morning. So hopefully I might get some seeds in the ground. Like even this is far behind, like about a month. Like we're so far behind with everything we need to do. It's actually not even funny. But yeah, it looks rough. I need to clean it up. Meanwhile, they are enjoying the vegetable garden because they have lots of space in here to run around, and they are learning to eat grass. Look at that. Yeah, they enjoy the vegetable garden. And maybe they fertilize it too while they're in here. So that is the state of this matter. And at some point in time, it needs to get fixed. I am hoping and praying that I will have energy this afternoon to maybe get that done. But now off to what I'm actually supposed to be doing. And that is cleaning the chicken coop. So it's gross. I'm going to show you what it looks like before I start. It's nasty. I clean the chicken coop twice a year. I clean it after winter, and then I clean it again before winter. So if you want to judge me, go right ahead. It ain't going to change anything, because you know what? Life happens and you only have so much time. And unfortunately, when you work a full-time job and you only have 4 Saturdays a month to try and manage a homestead, time runs away from you and life runs away from you, and sometimes you just have to do what you can do in the time that you have. So off to the chicken coop. Let me show you how dirty and disgusting it is. Hubby parked the yard tractor for me with a little flatbed farm trailer. This poor thing is in rough shape. It needs a few new plywood panels and some new 2x4s on the edges. Actually, we might even make it deeper if we redo it, but this little trailer has been serving us very well, and it is going to continue to serve us today, hauling chicken poop. So now I have to get past here. Oh, good Lord. Hello, girly world. Okay, so this is bad. Like the bedding is like almost half a foot deep of just shaving straw and chicken manure. It's gross. The heater needs to come out because we don't need it anymore right now. That will come back again before winter. This is just nasty. Like, oh my goodness, this place is horrendous. Look how dirty. Like, This is not the color of the water, okay? It's not. You can't see the water because it's that dirty and dusty and just gross. Yeah, look at that. Here's the nesting boxes. They're nasty. I've seen someone on Facebook put up a reel where they actually have hinges and then they put up like a plank at night to keep the chickens out of the nesting boxes so they don't sleep in it, which I thought is pretty smart, but I can't get myself right now to spend the money on hinges and 2x4s. Not that it is going to cost me a kidney or something, but you know what? You know how life goes. There are just so many expenses in this world that if you can save money somewhere, you save it. So I guess we are just going to stick to cleaning until I do decide to maybe go do that plan. We're not using this right now. That's a heated water bowl we use in the winter. Here's a bunch of feeders. Like if you have chicks and stuff, this is great. We haven't had chicks in a long time. Hopefully that will change in the future. But even though this is not getting used, I'm probably going to take it out and just hose it off regardless. So the plan of action is remove all of that. Obviously get this out, get that out. I'm going to have to clean this. Get the heater and its stand out. That I cannot remove. That's connected to the wall. This is an old staircase for something. And it works great for the chickens. I think she's going to lay an egg now. This is loose, so I can take that out. And then we're going to take this out, clean out the nesting boxes, clean out the shelf. Hey, you're loud. Clean off that. I don't even know if you can hear me with this chicken going on. And yeah, then after this is all cleaned out, hubby is gonna probably be home then. Then he can help me set up the pressure washer. And we can pressure wash the mess. And yeah, hopefully clean it somewhat so that it looks and smells a little bit fresher for the summer. And then when that's done, it's going to get a new bag of shavings. And I'm probably going to take straw and fill the nesting boxes with straw again. Because for some reason, the shavings in the nesting boxes don't really work that well for us. They scratch it out and then they just end up laying the eggs on the bare wood because they want to try and make a nest. And yeah, so that is the plan of action. First, I'm going to go get my mask because the ammonia of the chicken manure is not good. It's not good for you. It can actually make you pretty sick. So get my mask, go put on different shoes that I don't care too much about, get the shovel, and get the stuff out of there and start shoveling manure. I will put you in the corner so you can watch me suffer.
the worst part of the job is done. You know, it just clicked with me that the thing I dislike about cleaning coop is not actually like the shoveling and the picking up the manure and all of that. It is wearing the mask. Because you are sweating bullets under that mask. And you have sweat running into your eyeballs, burning your eyes, dripping onto your glasses. You are literally a hot mess. I can't wait to go and take a shower later when I'm done cleaning the scoop. But now at least the fun part is gonna start. I need to go grab the pressure washer, get it hooked up to the water, and just try and get the worst of the dust and stuff off the walls and off the shelves where the nesting boxes and things are. And like cleaning that. I'm gonna pressure wash that. That's gross. Yeah, so let me turn this phone around and show you a quick glance, because yeah, you probably saw a lot of my back in the video, so you can see what it looks like right now. A whole lot better than I did. So not perfectly clean. I'm not too worried about that. That's just gonna get clean straw. The floor is looking so much better. This section here where the waterer stands normally, the bedding there was really tough to pick up, and it was wet and heavy. It was a bit tough. All right, that's all cleaned out. Nesting boxes are cleaned out. I couldn't find my little gardening shovels. I don't know, I have two, and for some reason they're both just gone, non-existent. So I just use this feed scoop to get the smaller loose bits and pieces out of the next nesting boxes. These are our fake eggs to try and teach the chickens where to lay eggs. Yeah, so let's go grab the pressure washer. I am now done power washing. It is obviously very far from perfect, but it's a little bit of grossness left, but it's so much better than it was. The floor looks a little better. This looks a little better. It's really hard for me when you're 5 feet tall to see all the poop on the shelf until I bring a phone in. Anyway, at least this shelf is clean. This shelf, oh well. I will take a brush and just brush it off later when it's dry. I think, or let hubby do it because he is tall. He can see that. Unfortunately, the coop doesn't have a drain or a hole or a place for the water to drain out, so I did have to shovel it. It was collecting in this corner here, which is fine. At least it's right by the door, so I can just shovel it and throw it out the door. I'm going to leave this to dry now. I'm going to leave the door to sit open, let this dry up a little bit, and I might go to the garden now and start, like, continue my cleanup in the garden, maybe get some seeds in the ground, and then later when this is dry, or drier, I don't think it will be perfectly dry, but it will be drier than now, then I will come and put a fresh clean bed of shavings in. I will fill these nesting boxes and all these nesting boxes and those two there with fresh clean straw. Oh wait, you know what I do have to do, which I forgot? I'm not gonna go to the garden just yet. I forgot I need to clean all of this. All the stuff that needs to go back. I am going to get that cleaned up first and see if the coop is clean when I'm done with this. Then I'll just finish the coop and go to the garden after that. The chicken roosting staircase, whatever you want to call it, is now clean. I was actually so stupid. I should have taken a close-up to show you how gross it was, but this looks way better than what it was. So this is just going to sit here in the sun for now and dry. Plus the sun is really good for sterilizing, so it will dry and sterilize at the same time. This block is now clean and is busy drying. Everything here has been washed off and is busy drying. We will get this all back in the coop when everything is dry. I noticed that this chicken feed bowl, look at this. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to replace that. I think we will use that old metal bowl that's sitting behind the red feeder and hang it from the ceiling in the coop and throw this thing in the dumpster. Just to show you, this is what chickens do when they get in the bowl and they scratch. They literally destroy things. It's insane. So we'll just use this metal feeder, and we'll just put some fresh baling twine on it and hang it up from the ceiling again. I actually need to turn this sideways so the water can run out. Alright, that's it. Let's go check and see how the coop is doing, to see if it's maybe dry enough, because it's pretty nice outside today. It is. This is now fresh dust that fell out from that shelf when I took out the feeder that I just showed you. Oh, shame. Poor girl. I will make you a nice clean bed soon. Yeah, it's a little very much too wet still. So I believe we will be moving off or on to the garden for now, and come back later this afternoon. At least it's it's like 10 to 4. It's actually not that early anymore. Like 2-3 hours. It will probably dry up enough. Yeah. It's been a couple of hours and it's still not quite dry. You can see the shelves are starting to dry up. But it's actually still very wet in here. It's actually a pity that I don't have lime to put on the floor, because it actually would have helped to dry it up a little bit. Plus, it would have helped if I started much earlier this morning to give it more drying time, but you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna open a bag of shavings in here. The shavings will help to absorb some of the moisture. And then, of course, I will do a coop clean again before winter hits. So the wet shavings and wet straw that's going to be heavy will be taken out of the coop. So when we go into winter, they have clean bedding. Of course, I will also not do a pressure wash with the clean before winter, so it can be dry and stay dry, because going into winter you definitely don't want any moisture in the bedding, because it's gonna freeze, and yeah, you don't really want them to stand on ice in the winter time. So I'm gonna go grab the stuff here outside that's dry now. This is nice and dry. All this stuff should be dry now too. It's been sitting outside in the sun. There's my one little kitten. I'm gonna get this phone on the stand so you can watch me reassemble the coop, and then I will show you the end result. Of course, I didn't even get to the garden this afternoon as I was hoping to, so I will get that done tomorrow afternoon after church, hopefully.
coop is finally done. Hallelujah. The roost is poop free. The water, look, you can actually see the water line. You don't just see dirt and dust. The water is clean and filled up with rainwater that we collected. We have their food in the metal container hanging from the ceiling of pretty pink baling twine. Now they can't poop in their food, and hopefully there is lesser wastage. Fresh straw in all the nesting boxes, including this bottom shelf here, which is not a nesting shelf by any means, but the straw helps to keep it clean for a little while at least. It would have been nice if I had the time to once a week take out the straw and replace the straw. Then the nesting boxes, at the very least, wouldn't look as bad as the coop does. The heater is just going to live here until the winter time. Then we will move it back into the middle of the coop. And there we go. And we have some chickens that is very eager to come and check out their new quarters. Oh, and of course, everything here on the shelf has been washed and is now clean. You know, like I said, this is a chore that is not exactly my favorite. But once it is done and you have fresh, clean bedding and fresh, clean straw in the nesting boxes, oh man, is this ever a satisfying job to do. All I know is right now, I can't wait to take a shower. I feel like everything that was in the coop is now on me. I feel gross, disgusting, full of dust, full of dirt, full of chicken poop. My hair looks gross. My glasses I can hardly see through. And I can't even wipe it off anymore. Like, I'm going to probably have to put my glasses in the shower with me tonight and wash it in the shower. But you know what? It was a gratifying job. It's been a kind of a heavy weight on my shoulders for the last few months. And now that this is done, it feels like a heavy weight that has been lifted off my shoulders. I'm so glad I got this chicken coop done. Now, if my lifestyle and my videos resonate with you, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Please help me so that I can one day quit my 8 to 5 job from Monday to Friday and actually have more time on my hands to take care of the animals in the homestead and help my husband, instead of just having more like 3 Saturdays a month to try and get things done. If you help me out, I can help my animals out. And hopefully you don't feel like my dad that says I have to practically pay him to watch my videos. If my videos are that bad, maybe please let me know in the comments below and tell me what I need to improve on. And if my videos are not that bad and you are actually enjoying my videos, please tell me in the comments as well, so that I know there is at least a few people in this world that don't need to be bribed to watch my videos, like my dad. Anyway, that was just a joke. He did say that, but he meant it as a loving joke. Just FYI. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to end the video here. I have had enough of this day. I need to go clean myself up. And then we need to get chores done. We have animals that need to be fed. Unfortunately, we don't just get to do just projects. The animals need to be taken care of and be fed every single day. And then it's supper for us. And then I think I'm going to hurt my pillow tonight the moment my head hits it. I hope that you have a fantastic day and a very blessed and wonderful week. Until next time, bye-bye.